Headlines trailing Nigeria's economy. Finance Minister Mrs. Kemi Adeosun today drops the bombshell. She says the nation is in recession. And in a dramatic manner, Senate President Bukola Saraki announces reshuffling of leadership of some major committees in what looks like a bait for peace. After the last year election of the leadership of the Senate, could this be the reunification of the Unity Forum and senators of like minds? Well, that's our focus on the program. Many thanks for joining in, everyone. I'm Emana Amawe. Let's begin by telling you that preparations are ongoing for the conduct of the rerun elections in Kogi and Imo State, as scheduled by INEC in Kogi East Senatorial District of the state. The Independent National Electoral Commission has already begun distribution of sensitive materials to 8 local government areas where the exercise is expected to take place. The resident electoral commissioner Samuel Madake Usman told journalists in Lokoja that all is set for the Saturday rerun elections in Kogi East. And in Imo State, despite political maneuverings, the umpire is not stopping in its efforts to achieving a peaceful and smooth conduct of the Saturday exercise. The investigations by the EFCC over monies, all hands are also on deck to ensure that all stakeholders, all the political parties and the electorate turn out and are orderly in their conduct during the course of the elections. Moving on now, the monies linked to the governor of Ekiti State, the drama surrounding those monies, Ayodele Fayose, have taken a new twist today at the Abuja High Court. Mr. Fayose's aide, Mr. Abiodun Agbele, whom the anti-graft agency, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, arrested, has been granted bail to the sum of 50 million naira, and he's also handed down a damages fee of 5 million naira on the EFCC to pay to Mr. Agbele. This morning, Justice Olukayode Adeni granted Fayose's aide bail and also asked the anti-graft agency to pay the fine for what it described as the arbitrary abuse of power and the unlawful detention of Mr. Agbele without charging him to court of competent jurisdiction in line with the Constitution. Justice Adeni also ordered the immediate release of his personal property, which was seized by the anti-graft agency. Mr. Agbele had, through his lawyer, Chief Mike Ozekome, filed a 500 million naira suit challenging his detention by the EFCC without charging him to court. The principal to Mr. Agbele, the governor of Ekiti State, has also had his bank accounts frozen in a related case bordering on fraud allegations, a decision the governor has sworn to fight hard in court. In the meantime, the EFCC has said it will immediately appeal the ruling of the Federal Capital Territory High Court today, saying that the EFCC should pay a fine of 5 million naira. Say the EFCC says it's still investigating the matter bordering on infractions and criminal infractions and money laundering. The commission describes the ruling of Justice Adeni as one that is very shocking. Well, let's move on now and bring you up to speed on some political stories that we've been following right now on the program.
Political roundup on Channels Television. Here are your top political stories this time.
We are peaceful. That was the reaction of the Zamfara state governor after he was asked about the alleged impeachment move on him in the Zamfara State House of Assembly. Governor Abdulaziz Yari told journalists after the governor's thorough meeting they chaired in Abuja.
Even the assembly, they said there's no such move. It's misunderstanding. But you know, it's democracy we're practicing. So each and everyone can be hurted, and he will look at the other way around.
And the rerun election in Kogi and Imo States will hold on Saturday, but daggers are still drawn in Imo State as the All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party in the state continue to trade words ahead of the Saturday's Okigwe North Senatorial District rerun election, as well as rerun elections in Isiala Mbano and Oru East state constituencies. While the PDP senatorial candidate for the Okigwe North rerun election, Chief Ethan Achonu, accuses the APC in the state of planning to scuttle and rig Saturday's election, the chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress in the state, Chief Hilary Eke, claims the People's Democratic Party has bought the electoral officials over and hired thugs from neighboring states to unleash mayhem on electorates in some parts of the state. And it appears the war of words between Senators Remi Tinubu and Dino Melaye will soon be laid to rest, as the lawmaker representing Lagos Central says she has forgiven a colleague for all his actions. Senator Tinubu refuted claims of sponsoring protests to her favor. And the Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs is to begin the screening of career ambassadors. While Ebonyi, Ondo, Bayelsa, and Plateau states could not meet up with the criteria for selection, the committee disclosed that the Secretary to Government of the Federation, Mr. Babachi Lawa, expressed strong will that President Buhari will ensure that each state of the Federation is represented in line with the principles of federal character.
It is recommended that the Senate should proceed with the screening and confirmation hearing of the 47 ambassadorial nominees with dispatch ahead of the submission of the second list of non-career ambassadorial nominees. The detailed screening will further address any concern that may arise.
And you're up to date. Those are your top political stories you need to know.